Tonight's episode is going to be all over the place. I'm all over the place. So I'm going to start out reading some writings from my recent shedding process. And then I'm going to get into the topic of tonight. And let's hit it. I'll hear it in the winds, light breeze, noises of the city, middle of a storm, or in the still of the night. I'll wake up out of my sleep to feel it down in my bones if I must know something. After all these years, I can register silence as peace, not a signal to suit up for war. Sucking it up doesn't build character, it hardens your heart. Let your passion burn through you while you breathe. Intuition. That's how strong your intuition is. And like I said, the more you sit with yourself to know who you're hearing, the clearer it'll become. You don't need to anticipate moves. The moves will come to you. Everything you need to know will come to you. So serious. If you need to worry about something, it'll come to you. All the bullshit is fertilizer for planting, then blooming in places you bleed from. Don't look at it like a loss. It's merely making space for what's to come. What will you create in your new space? You. Create you. You said there's so many other versions of yourself just waiting, plans to be written, new beginnings on the horizon. I'm ready to shoot forward like an arrow, baby. Call me bullseye since I don't miss my target. Never. When you're raw, you can move in silence or move with warning. You'll still pull it off. I don't identify with being real anymore, since there's two kinds, REAL versus REEL. It's mass produced. It seems like everybody says the same things, and then I put, the REEL, because everybody's like obsessed with reels, and I don't know. Just be making up my own lingo. There's only one kind of truth served raw. Straight shooters make an entrance before reaching a destination. It's true. You won't feel my presence, that's too subtle for me. You'll feel heat from my existence and your whole body coming alive. Did somebody say turn it up all the way? I can resurrect anything from the dead just by being around. That's how heavy my presence is. Love isn't blind. Individuals who awaken you without the ability of following through are. They'll watch out for you when you become a pain eater. When you choose elevation, you'll be connected to the strength within. Images of yourself will sharpen. Watch as it all unfolds ever so beautifully. True. Pro tip. Reminder not to set expectations. Let it flow where it goes. Don't put anyone in a higher position than what they've shown you already. They didn't hurt you. You held them up too high. True. They are who they've always been. You hurt yourself adding potential. It's okay to feel hurt about that. It just means you can't show your cards too soon, too early moving forward. The more room you give out, the less you'll be respected. Believe that. And don't give any second chances. Believe who they show you. Seriously. And once again, your instincts. Because like I said, what people do behind closed doors will radiate to you. Like I said, where's it at? It'll radiate to you. I'll hear it in the winds, light breeze, noises of the city, middle of a storm, or in the still of the night. I'll wake up out of my sleep to feel it down in my bones if I must know something. When you become in tune with yourself so heavy, this will become automatic for you. Meaning, you'll learn your lessons faster, you'll process faster, you'll stop putting people in a higher position than what they've shown you already. Don't add your fantasies of what you want it to be. See it for what it is. What's literally playing out right in front of your eyes. Life really is about lessons and blessings. Thankful for receiving all the lessons, which are really blessings in disguise too. I don't know why you thought I could take a loss. By the time you find weakness in me, it's already been carved into strength. I'm going to repeat that. I don't know why you thought I could take a loss. By the time you find weakness in me, it's already been carved into strength. You can bring all the materials with you that create spiritual power. It still wouldn't be a match for someone who is cultivated from within and only needs their mind. One fact you're forgetting is how you develop in the human body to create language and understanding. I see why history is such a mess with confusion everywhere, because they didn't know much of anything, just out here spewing dysregulation and dehydrated thoughts without comprehending when the nervous system develops impulse control, or the nervous system in depth at all. I see a bunch of emotional, developmentally delayed individuals creating markets to further prey on people's emotions. Secondly, the dead are supposed to rest in peace. How can they when y'all keep summoning them and performing rituals in cemeteries? It's weird. I don't perform anything. When I need to know something, they call to me. I feel like individuals enjoy making shit up as they go to hide behind their violations. And I'm here to share these violations. Confused. I can see why people, help the dead, hospice and things like that. But once they pass on, they pass on. And again, if you need to know something, they're going to let you know. Your dreams, you're going to know. Tune into yourself. And you will receive information you can't even describe unless you experience it for yourself. Third, there's no such thing as founding fathers of any nationality. There is only higher power creators of the entire universe. I know people don't like hearing that word, but it's all, like I said, it's all connected. We are all placed here to flow as one union. Everyone has a purpose, and hierarchy is exploitation only. This land doesn't belong to you or me. I'm going to say it again. This land doesn't belong to you or me. Everyone should have a home and everything they need they contribute to society. If they don't have it, we should give it to them as a gift. It's how it's supposed to be. Everybody contributes to society. They have a hand, they have a mind, they have a thought process, they have a body that can move. You can work to contribute to society. Necessities are there. The earth provides them. They need to be affordable. Growth will have your self-awareness knocking, telling you when to put something down for later. Before I knew myself in depth, I would become obsessed and stressed to force myself to release it. All my lessons in grace have come in handy, guiding me to put the pen down and rest. I got some juicy insight dropping tomorrow. I wrote this a while ago when I was going to post this next sermon. Spirit work you truly do will have you operating naturally healthier frequently. The tremors when I write are gone now. Last year I couldn't write a sentence without my hand throbbing. Don't seek others to hear you. Unpack those thoughts with the sky. Watch how much your vision clears. Vision so strong, I recreate algorithms in the mind. Codependency will have you pouring out too much, then getting upset it's not reciprocated. Output. I deserve what I give everyone else. Higher self. Yes, you do, so give that love to yourself, meeting your own needs first. How can others show up for you when you don't show up for you? They'll be just as confused as you are, so no, they won't always know what to do when you're giving off mixed signals yourself. In those moments, Spirit calls you to dive within. Telepathy is real. Like your instincts sense other, like I said, we were given our instincts to detect when others are in need or danger, protect ourselves and things like that. So if you don't know yourself, how is somebody else going to be able to detect your needs? Or how are you going to be able to detect theirs? Because love, again, is a mutual give. Love is a mutual giving without demanding reciprocation. It means you're giving for a return, not because it's your nature. A true higher power doesn't work that way. The higher power humans created for manipulation works that way. Here's my sermon. Then versus now. I used to think questioning myself was bad. I know I can't always be right. Now I see it as inquiring with myself. It's actually necessary during processing events to ensure your vision is clear. You could be projecting stored emotions into the situation, causing excessive amounts of empathy to flood your instincts. Again, once you separate yourself, complete isolation, solitude is the only way. And then once you get there, you're going to know what's yours versus what's being projected upon you, because it's a natural process. I didn't really understand, but it's like I said, the more you're in tune with yourself, the less it'll be able to penetrate here. But you have to shed those ideologies but like I said, it's up to you to be on your own journey. I'm just sharing some insight, maybe some fresh perspective to help guide you through to see what's up. I'm just trying to help everybody along the way. Healing for me is about accepting truth, grasping roots to replant them, creating a solid core foundation. Sensing another's emotions will be more subtle than you pause to receive. The intense emotional spiral is your nervous system telling you danger. because it's emotions you haven't processed. You must start paying attention to where you receive information. Sharpened instincts provide a strong, clear message. Like I said, you have to know what your nervous system is triggered by versus what is being projected upon you. Like I said, it's an automatic energy transfer that I did not even understand until I started digging through myself to find all the holes within myself and stored emotions. And that's why I said EMDR therapy helps with my processing delay. So again, I know my stuff from something else. Again, it's all your instincts. You must start paying attention to where you receive information. Sharpened instincts provide a strong, clear message. It won't be panic, it's strength. This is where doubt is helpful. Ask yourself, are these my emotions? Am I projecting a similar situation onto this reading? Spirit will show you. Doing rituals instead to remove evil is deflection. Power to remove it is within you. Performing rituals is manipulation of energy. You're simply shifting evil around elsewhere. Sharpening instincts will create barriers so strong nothing will penetrate you. If it does, then it's signaling you to look within. Ask Spirit to guide you to reveal what you're missing. Like I said, it could be you projecting too. Check yourself. And then you know. Like I said, your instincts, it's like you said, you'll really start to piece it all together and it's going to be beautiful. Ask Spirit to guide you to reveal what you're missing. Praying is supposed to be about providing guidance, support, healthy vision, etc. Not receiving more materials to brutalize our home planet. Fancy cars, multiple cars, multiple homes. Just one is good. Come on, guys. It's not all humans. We have to make room for nature. Stop brutalizing this planet with your empty desires. When your beliefs begin brutalizing Earth is where I step in. You don't pray for peace or change. You create it by processing and self-reflection. Empathy is a part of your instincts to help detect when loved ones are in need. Reading a room isn't related to being an empath. It's instincts. The more you hold yourself accountable and sit with your own thoughts for reflection, the sharper instincts can accurately read danger. If you haven't tried to shed programming or rewire your nervous system, then I can see why empath was born. I used to identify with it too. Like I said, the more I'm really understanding what the nervous system is and development, still don't know all of it, but I know enough to be able to recognize there's the deeper issue than just simply, like I said, side note, study nervous system functions, hormones, and what happens during stressful moments. The nervous system is how we experience life, create language, and more. Panic is a deep emotional, developmental delay, dysregulated system, and a lack of knowledge on how we even develop, or just in general, and the lack of knowledge on the topic that's currently stressing you out. Again, I don't fear evil. I charge at it like a bull sees red. So I know that is deep. It's a lot of different factors contributing to everything going on right now. Back to the empath thing. I do see it now as a way for individuals to ignore deeply rooted emotional damage within. Curious, what exactly are you shedding on your journey? You may not remember it, yet your nervous system will automatically remind you through emotions. You must understand where you've been and what you've endured in order to separate your emotions from others. It's possible the empath really means dysregulated systems, creating extreme empathy and being hyper aware from living in survival mode. Survival mode is so deep. I really do think that the whole empath thing, and I'm not saying that we can't, I'm just saying at the end of the day, it's just a part of your instincts. A lot of things are just tied to your instincts. Anybody has instincts. Everybody's born with instincts. It just is a matter of really how deep people have met themselves and probably don't spend a whole lot of time in solitude to really pick apart to see what is them and what is a product of the environment, the programming. I'm telling you. I'm not saying spiritual gifts aren't real. I have it for myself. I'm just saying your instincts is what ties everything together. And yes, some people are meant to see things others aren't. Or maybe, I don't know for sure, but I'm saying I do believe we all have special gifts and we're all connected to pass messages through to each other through our minds. So we're supposed to create our own minds to be able to not fall into financial slavery. Not saying any of this stuff to be mean. I'm just trying to give the best, share my visions. Again, it's up to you to believe it or not. I'm just saying my strength rises each day. That has to, and this stuff just comes to me to say for a reason. If it was up to me, I'd be, seriously, wouldn't be saying a word. Crystals are for decoration only. They hold no power. You hold the power. You are the magic. If they do, it's where they are connected to Earth. Once they are cut, they become useless. Just pretty to look at. They can't protect you. Only strong minds with sharp senses can. You are the magic. Do not forget that. You are the magic, not the sage, not the crystals. You and your power of prayer. You are the magic. As soon as you take your first breath, you're magic, baby. Chase it. Owning your entire testimony is brutal. You know it's excruciating? Spending your life running from it and deflecting. Real talk. That's all I've got for tonight. And, yeah. Juicy stuff. All right, good night. I'm out. Till next time.